Fred, Swanika, partners, faculty and students of the African Leadership University and the ALU School of Wildlife Conservation, senior officials, leaders in conservation, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a good morning to you all and a warm welcome to our country, Rwanda. I'm pleased to join you for this important gathering, and I thank Fred for inviting me to join you. The business of conservation is everyone's business. This is especially true for a country like Rwanda, where the majority of our population is engaged in agriculture and where tourism is our #1 foreign exchange earner. Like its people, Rwanda's lands and wildlife suffered the consequences of catastrophes, both natural and man-made. But protecting and managing Rwanda's unique biodiversity has been a national priority for the last 25 years. The fact that this conference is taking place here is a testament to the hard work of Rwandans who understand that conservation is an integral part of our vision of socio-economic transformation. This mindset is important as it allows us to invest in and focus on important aspects of conservation. Before I ask you to allow me to touch on a few of these, I want to go back to what Fred said earlier, talking about how Africans must also own conservation efforts. And I want to tell you a story. We were attending a conference in the United States, and there are several leaders from our continent. And among the attendees were well-meaning people, wealthy people, philanthropists, and others who really wanted to contribute whatever they could for conservation. And particularly there was a topic about saving elephants because of a lot of poaching that goes on in different places, especially on our continent. And my fellow leaders, one after the other, kept asking, to be helped, asking to be helped, assistance to save these lands. But what wasn't coming out was what exactly they meant by the assistance they wanted. And so I turned to some of my colleagues and asked them, I said, you keep one after the other asking for help. I presume you mean money to do different things. I said, but what are you yourselves going to do to help? And I pointed out that, to my knowledge, what happens during this poaching and killing of elephants, as we know, across many countries, these poachers sometimes include or poachers are associated with some government officials. I said, some people in our institutions, in our countries, get involved in poaching. I said, sometimes it is police officers who rent guns, or even army officers, and so on and so forth. And I gave them examples where I know that was taking place. I said, how do you expect these good people who want to help to come and stop policemen and army officers and other officers in the administration? How do you expect them to come and stop these people doing what they are doing to destroy and kill their wildlife? It can't be these philanthropists that are going to come and deal with the army in countries where the army is involved in poaching and killing elephants. I said, it starts with us, the leaders of our countries, to make sure that we rein in these our officials. Ownership is extremely important. We have the leaders of our countries have to lead in making sure that we do what we do, not just keep asking for help. Help is always going to be there. There are many people wanting to help, but people must help those who want to be helped and who are already making an effort to make progress. So let me now turn to the other points I wanted to make. The aspects of conservation. One, the progress that we have made in conservation enables us to enter into partnerships such as the Visit Rwanda initiative with the Arsenal Football Club. I can't forget to mention that for many reasons, that I'm also a big fan of Arsenal. And the Electronic World Trade Platform for Africa, a collaboration with the Alibaba Group to attract more visitors to Rwanda. These initiatives will see an unprecedented number of tourists visit our country and Rwandan attractions, which translates into increased tourism revenues, job creation, and improved balance of trade. It will also boost our direct revenues sharing system with the communities neighboring national parks and give residents even more reasons to fully participate in conservation. Second, our close collaboration with conservation partners is contributing to improved knowledge of Rwanda's biodiversity, a rise in the numbers of wildlife and the reintroduction of animals that had disappeared from our parks. We have also placed our parks under professional management. This is important for sustainability as well as safe and enjoyable experiences for visitors. Finally, even as we continue working to achieve free movement of persons in Africa, our continent's wildlife knows no borders. Success in conservation necessarily entails reinforcing regional collaboration. The creation of the African Continental Free Trade Area presents a good opportunity to expand this cooperation as well as raise African leadership on global conservation issues. The African conservation agenda should be owned, indeed, and driven by us. Our people stand to harvest the benefits, and also it is our responsibility. Former Tanzanian President Benjamin Mkapa has been championing an important Pan-African initiative in this regard, and it is something we have always been happy to support, and we should all be working to achieve. Let me once again thank you for giving us the honor of convening this meeting here in our country, and I wish you a very fruitful conference. I look forward to the wealth of ideas that will come out of this gathering. I wish you all the best, and thank you for your kind attention.